Why do some people with average talent become unstoppable forces, while the ones who go viral today disappear like they were never there? Think about that. Right now, you might feel invisible, like you're putting in the work, but nobody sees it. No applause, no recognition, no proof that it's working. But what if I told you this exact moment, this silence, is where your real transformation is happening? Today, you'll learn the deep root protocol, the psychological law that proves the most powerful growth always happens when no one is watching. And to understand this, you need to follow the story of Elena, because she stopped chasing the spotlight and built something the light could never destroy. Elena was 26, talented, disciplined, relentless, and completely invisible. Every night, while the world scrolled, laughed, and celebrated, she sat alone in a dim room, redrawing the same sketch over and over again. Her fingers cramped, her eyes burned, her progress unnoticed. Meanwhile, her classmates, they were winning. Thousands of followers, brand deals, recognition. Elena watched it all and quietly asked herself a dangerous question. Am I wasting my life? Pause. Be honest with yourself. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but still fall behind? One of Elena's closest friends, Chloe, made it. One simple drawing, one trend, one viral moment, and suddenly she was everywhere. But something strange happened next. Chloe stopped improving. She wasn't practicing anymore. She was performing, replying to comments, chasing engagement, trying to stay relevant. And slowly, without realizing it, she became trapped. Because when your success is built on attention, you become addicted to it. And attention is unstable. It moves. It fades. It forgets you. Here's the twist nobody tells you. The spotlight doesn't build you. It exposes you. So if there's nothing solid underneath, you collapse in public. One weekend, Elena left the noise behind. She traveled to a quiet village and met someone who would change everything. Maya, an 80-year-old weaver. Her hands were slow, steady, precise. She was creating a tapestry so detailed, it looked like it held time itself. Elena asked, "How long did it take you to learn this?" Maya didn't look up. She said, 3 years, just to understand the thread. 3 years. No audience, no praise, no validation. Then she pointed outside to a small tree. That tree spent years growing downward before anyone saw it rise. Imagine planting a seed and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. You'd kill it, right? That's what most people do with their dreams. Maya leaned closer and said something Elena would never forget. When no one is watching, you are finally free. Free to fail. Free to experiment. Free to become dangerous at your craft. This is called the invisibility paradox. When you're seen too early, you start protecting your image instead of building your skill. You play safe. You repeat what works. You stop evolving. But in obscurity, you can rebuild yourself from scratch. No pressure. No expectations. Just growth. Deep, uncomfortable, real growth. Let's lock this in. Attention creates pressure. Pressure kills risk. No risk equals no mastery. So what looks like being ignored is actually your greatest advantage. Maya handed Elena a notebook. "Use this," she said, "or the silence will break you." Inside was a system. The deep root protocol. 1. The skill silo. Every day, 90 minutes, on something no one will ever see. The invisible details. Because mastery lives in what people overlook. 2. Internal benchmarking. No more comparing yourself to others. Only one question matters. Am I better than yesterday? 3. The 18-month commitment. No results. No expectations. No validation. Just work, because growth is delayed. Pause the video for a second. What's one invisible skill in your life that you've been avoiding? Write it down. That's your root. Elena went home and disappeared. Not literally, but socially, digitally, emotionally, gone. She entered what Maya called the wilderness period. This is where everything feels wrong. No feedback, no momentum, no signs you're improving. Just effort in the dark. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into a year. And still, nothing. This is where most people quit. Not because they failed, but because it got quiet. So let me ask you, did you quit your last dream because it wasn't working? Or because it wasn't working fast enough? Elena kept going. Every day she practiced. She cast a vote for a new identity. Not aspiring artist, but master in progress. 2 years passed. Still no fame. Still no recognition. But something had changed. Her work was different, deeper, stronger, unignorable. And then it happened. A world-class curator was searching for something rare. Not trends, not popularity, depth. When they found Elena's work, it wasn't just art. It was evidence of discipline, of patience, of silent growth. Here's the truth. Breakthroughs don't happen suddenly. They appear suddenly. Because behind every overnight success are years nobody saw. Chloe, her moment faded because she built for attention. Elena, she built for mastery. And mastery compounds forever. Listen carefully. You are not behind. You are not invisible. You are not failing. You are building in a place most people are too impatient to survive. Your silence is preparation. Your frustration is transformation. Your obscurity is protection. Right now, do this. Set a 10-minute timer. Start something small. No audience. No pressure. Just work. Because consistency beats intensity. Stop looking for the crowd. Start looking at the work. Because one day, the same silence that made you question everything will become the reason you stand unshakable. And when that day comes, people will call you talented. They'll call you lucky. They'll say it happened overnight. But you'll know the truth. You grew when no one was watching. If you're in your silent season right now, comment root work below. I want to see who's still building when nobody's watching.